What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. My apology to black men. A long time ago, I made a video called Nothing's in It for Good Black Men. This time, it's going to be an apology because I was going to make an apology to good black men, but I think that's wrong. Because using black men from the past, Martin Luther King, great guy. But people want to view him through the lens of being a cheater, just for their own, pull him down. Malcolm X, great man. But people wanted to pull him down and say at some point he was homosexual. And these things don't have to be true, they just have to be said. This is one other thing about that. You got people like, Minister Louis Farrakhan, great guy. But he's viewed through the lens of he could have possibly said something anti-Semitic like 30-something years ago, And I'm going from these names to just regular guys, though. Don't get it twisted. So I'm sorry to those three men. I apologize. LeBron James, great guy, but he'll never be Michael Jordan. Whatever. You got, excuse me, I don't know. You got black men who are good guys. He's a working guy, but he's not making enough money. My apology to you, bro. You're not good enough because you haven't made more money than what you're making somehow. My apology to you. You're a responsible guy, but people aren't benefiting off of you. So how responsible, you're not responsible for other people, so you're not good enough. So this is my apology to black men for that, right? Like, that's wrong, They say, you can't say the N-word, right? Like, if you're not black, you can't say the N-word. If you're not a woman, you're not supposed to say the B-word, right? That type of ideology. But when it comes to black men, people could say anything about us. And it's fine. But if we say something about other people, then it's wrong and it's bashing, right? So my apology to you for people being comfortable talking bad about us, but being uncomfortable with us talking bad about them. So my apologies, because now you can't, speak upon people the way they speak upon you. So my apologies. I apologize to black men, right? When black men when we're poor or when we're doing bad, we either, we have the potential to get better, but if we don't have the potential to get better, we're just no good. My apology to you, because that doesn't mean you'll never do good because you're in a bad situation. It doesn't. For the brothers who become successful, I apologize to you, because all of a sudden when you become successful, people have a need to take shots at you just because you're successful. And you can be successful in the right way. And the irony of it is, when you're successful and you're not hurting anybody or harming anybody, it's a problem. But if you're successful hurting people or harming people, then somehow that makes you, more respectable. So for the guys who aren't hurting anybody or harming anybody and then become successful, my apologies to you. You know what I mean? For the guys who get blamed, my apologies to you. When you're the scapegoat of other people's lives, problems, decisions, and everything is your fault, even if you weren't there. If it's your fault, even when you're there and you're trying to fix it. It's your fault even when you fixed it and you didn't break it in the first place. My apologies to you, because we're viewed in this lens of we'll never be good enough, no matter what we do, even if what we do is good. You get what I'm saying? So my apologies that you have to deal with, people feeling what they do is good, but what you do is not, and treating you as such, and expecting you to just take it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? My apologies to you that we were raised in a group that expects us to just take disrespect on the chin when it's absolutely unwarranted. So for all the unwarranted disrespect, I apologize. I wholeheartedly, sincerely, humbly apologize. That's all I got to say about this one. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.